The story of Noah. In the days of Noah, the world had become corrupt and filled with violence. God saw the wickedness of humanity and regretted creating them. But Noah found favor in the eyes of the Lord because he was a righteous man, blameless among the people of his time, and he walked faithfully with God. God decided to bring a great flood to cleanse the earth and destroy all living creatures. He instructed Noah to build an ark to save himself, his family, and a remnant of all living creatures. The ark was to be made of cypress wood, coated with pitch inside and out, and constructed with specific dimensions: 300 cubits long, 50 cubits wide, and 30 cubits high. The ark was to have a roof, an opening below the roof all around, and 3 decks. God told Noah to bring into the ark pairs of every kind of animal, male and female, to keep them alive during the flood. Additionally, he was to take 7 pairs of clean animals and birds. Noah was also instructed to store food for his family and the animals. Noah did everything as God commanded. When the ark was complete, Noah, his wife, his 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and their wives entered the ark. The animals also entered 2 by 2 as God had instructed. When they were all inside, God shut them in, and the floodwaters began. For 40 days and nights, rain poured from the heavens, and the fountains of the great deep burst forth, covering the earth. The waters rose and lifted the ark high above the earth. Everything on dry land that had the breath of life in its nostrils died. The waters flooded the earth for 150 days. God remembered Noah and all the animals in the ark, and he caused a wind to pass over the earth, and the waters began to recede. After 150 days, the ark came to rest on the mountains. The waters continued to recede until the tops of the mountains became visible. After 40 more days, Noah opened a window he had made in the ark and sent out a raven. It kept flying back and forth until the waters had dried up. Then he sent out a dove to see if the waters had receded from the ground. The dove returned because it found no place to rest. Noah waited 7 more days and sent the dove out again. This time, it returned with a freshly plucked olive leaf in its beak, indicating that the waters had dried up. Noah waited another 7 days and sent out the dove again, but it did not return, signaling that the earth was dry. God then told Noah to come out of the ark with his family and all the animals. They emerged, and Noah built an altar to the Lord. He took some of the clean animals and birds and offered burnt offerings on it. The Lord smelled the pleasing aroma and said that he would never again destroy the earth because of humans. God promised never to destroy all life on earth with a flood again. As a sign of this everlasting covenant, God set a rainbow in the clouds to remind us of this covenant with humanity. Noah's sons become the ancestors of all the nations of the earth. Noah lived 350 years after the flood and died at the age of 950 years. This story teaches us that God watches to judge the actions of humanity, and that if only we can be obedient to God, we will be saved like Noah. Like and subscribe for more inspiring Bible stories.